Going to be number 10, a 6-foot senior, Daniel Eck. Number 12, a 5'6" junior, Tyson Jimenez. Number 23, a 5'10" senior, Brady Fricky. Number 25, a 6-foot junior, Sam Honus. And number 44, a 6'1" senior, Matthew Beaker. Railers head coach Lonnie Park, Eck again 4-0 on the season, 1-0 in league play. For the Panthers, they are starting number 2, a 5'11" senior, Taven Keaton. Number 12, a 5'9" senior, Ty Sides. Number 13, a 6'1" sophomore, Devin Johnson. Number 21, 6'1" junior, Joel Ford. And number 33, a 6-foot junior, Jeremy Ford. Robbie, let's get your keys to a quick start.
Well, for the Panthers, they got to get back on defense. We were just talking about it, the fast break that we've seen floating around Twitter there. The Panthers got to make sure that doesn't happen here tonight, so they got to get back on defense and then move without the ball on offense. Make sure you're constantly moving, trying to wear your guy out, trying to find those open spots to help your teammates out as well. For the Railroaders, they got to get that pressure defense going. They like to run and gun. That could come off with some pressure defense. Try to get some quick turnovers and get going the other way very quickly and then push the tempo. They have a little bit more experience here with their guys, so they're going to be able to push the pace a little bit more because they're going to know where each other is, and they've played with each other for a little bit longer. So they can push the tempo just a little bit off of that stuff, and that's what I got for these two teams.
New jerseys for the Railers as they are now black with orange numbers and white trim. The Panthers in those home white jerseys, navy numbers, and the gold trim. The ball goes down to the right corner quickly to Honus. Ball gets swinged around to Jimenez. Jimenez, he's a pest on defense. You can ask Ty and Trey Sides about that as they both had to deal with him the last couple of years. Honus turnaround jumper in the paint. Good.
Quick turnaround shot as he had a defender right there in his face, but didn't phase him one bit.
So the Railers taking early 2-0 lead. 7:32 left to go. Sides kicks it out to Jeremy Ford to Keaton in the left corner. Kagan looking, goes back out front to Joel Ford. Joel calls out the offense now to Keaton. Keaton gets a screen from Johnson, picks up his dribble, now gets it to Sides out front. Fricky almost comes away with the steal. Ty puts up the three, it rattles out, no good. Fighting for the rebound, and it's picked up by Brady Fricky. Fricky quickly up the court, loses his footing, picked up and sold away by Kagan Keaton. Kagan to Sides, Ty quickly up the court, ahead to Joel, down to Kagan, right wing. Kagan Keaton picks up his dribble at the elbow, back to Ford, inside for Jeremy. Jeremy behind the defense, up and good. So Jeremy ties things up 2 apiece, 6:54 left to go here in the first quarter. First full court press put on by the Panthers here in the first quarter. Eck to Fricky, ahead to Jimenez. Back to Fricky left side, out front between the circles to Jimenez, down to the left wing to Honus. Honus, one dribble now to Eck. Daniel Eck, 3 on its way. This one no good, goes over the backboard out of bounds. Panther basketball, 6:35 left to go in the first quarter, and we're tied at 2 apiece. Sides brings it up the court for the Panthers, right to left on your radio dial here in the first quarter. Picked up quickly by Brady Fricky. Sides step back jumper from the free throw line, and it's good.
Sides with a little pump fake, got Fricky to step back a little bit, gave him the gap that he needed to put that shot up, made him pay for it.
Full court pressure by the Panthers. 4-2 is our score. Phillipsburg now leads by 2. 6:15 left to go here in the first. Daniel Eck gets it tipped out. Joel Ford knocked it off of his leg, and it will be Panther basketball.
Quick hands there by Joel Ford, able to tip that a couple different times before it hit Daniel Eck's leg and just shot right out of bounds. Ford turns and instantly points the other way, trying to get the refs to go with him, and he got it.
4-2. Phillipsburg leads by 2. Backdoor pass for Joel Ford off the glass. It rolls out, no good. Rebounded by Matthew Beaker. To Jimenez quickly up the court, now to Fricky, right wing. Fricky all the way into the paint, underneath for Honus. Shot is up, no, and it's no good. Rebound put back by Beaker, no good. And fighting for it, out of bounds it goes. It will be Panther basketball.
These two teams definitely not afraid to bang bodies underneath the basket, as we've seen a couple different times. Post players end up on the ground after they take a shot. Refs are letting them play as they're not thinking that it's anything intentional.
5:40 left to go in the first. Phillipsburg leads by 2, 4-2. Ty Sides finds an opening all the way to the basket, and a foul going to be called first on the floor. First team foul on the Railers. And first on Matthew Beaker.
Beaker getting called with a little bit of a push there. Sides got past this defender. Beaker coming over for the help defense. Just giving little pushes. He goes to go past him as well.
Johnson in the paint, left is short, rebounded by Beaker. He's already got 3 rebounds here in the first quarter. Phillipsburg leads by 2, 4-2. Just under 5.5 to go here in the first. Fricky on the drive. No good. Rebound right in the hands of Joel Ford. Joel gives it to Ty. Ty sides quickly up the court, down to the right wing. Drives into the paint, kicks out forward. Down to the left corner to Keaton. Keaton looks inside, now drives baseline, kicks it out to Jeremy in the left corner. Now to Johnson, free throw line jumper on its way. And it's no good. Rebounded by Danielak, his first rebound of the ball game. Ellis ahead to Jimenez. 5 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Phillipsburg leads 4-2. Jimenez brings it up between the circles. Looks to pass off and it ends up in the hands of Danielak. At the left wing, down to the left corner, Fricky for three, no good. Rebound, fought for, still fighting for it. His body's hit the floor, and Beaker comes up with it. He's headed to the free throw line. First team foul on the Phillipsburg Panthers here in the first quarter. It's going to be on Jeremy Ford, his first.
Ford on the backside goes up with Beaker, grabs hold of the ball from behind, but gets him on the arm as well as he's pulling that ball backwards.
So Beaker heads to the free throw line, trying to cut in the Panthers' 2-point lead. First one's on its way, and that one no good. Ethan Leidig comes in. Ethan Miller comes in. Katie Keaton takes a seat, and Jeremy Ford going to take a seat. 4:41 left to go in the first quarter. Phillipsburg leads 4-2. Matthew Beaker back at the free throw line for the Railers, trying to cut it into this 2-point lead. Second one's on its way. That one off the back of the iron, no good. Rebound in there by Ty Sides. Ty leads the break out front to Miller. Miller swings around to Leidig right wing. Leidig out front, goes basketball to Ford. Now to Sides left wing. Sides gets a screen from Johnson. Instead goes to the right. Now gets the screen from Johnson. Goes to the left, down the left wing. Inside for Miller. Ethan shot up in the paint, no good. Rebound tipped out of bounds, and it's going to be last touch by the Panthers. So, Railer basketball, 4:18 left to go here in the first quarter, 4-2. Phillipsburg leads by 2. Eck inbounds to Jimenez. Tyson Jimenez brings it up the court with 4:15 and counting left to go in the first quarter. And Phillipsburg up 4-2. Jimenez down to the right wing. Ball tipped out of there. Danielak going to be the last one to touch it. Panther basketball. So Joel Ford again tipping that one out. Kagan Keaton comes back in. Joel Ford going to take a seat. 4:06 left to go in the first quarter. Joel's not going to get credited for steals on those two that he's done, but it was a turnover nonetheless on the Railers because Joel's got his hand on there to knock it off of Danielak's leg a couple times.
You're exactly right on those. He's just doing a quick hand job getting that ball in there, or his hands in there to hit that ball where it needs to go off the legs.
Picks up his second personal foul. 21 into the ball game, Carson North. As Keaton inbounds the sides, Ty left corner three, misses that one off the back of the iron, rebounded by Fricky. Fricky ahead to Honus. Honus layup, good. Honus has all 4 points here for the Railers, and we're tied back at 4 apiece with 3:40 left to go. Sides, bounce pass inside for Johnson. Ball up for grabs. Miller comes up with it. His shot is no good. It rolls out. Rebounded by Honus. Honus outlets ahead to Jimenez. Jimenez brings it up the court, working against Ethan Leidig down to the left wing to Eck. Back out front to Jimenez. 3:25 and counting left to go here in this first quarter, and we're tied at 4 apiece. Jimenez out front to Fricky. Swings it around to Honus, down to the right corner to Eck. Daniel Eck on the drive, picks up his dribble, kicks it back out front to Jimenez, to the right wing, now to the left wing. Honus three on its way, and it's good!
Quick shot there by Honus. Had a quick opening, able to pull the trigger on it and get it drop in.
7-4, Ellis with their biggest lead of the ball game, the biggest lead of the game for either team. It's 3 points, 7-4, 2:50 left to go here in the first. Leidig has it right wing, picks up his dribble, goes out front to Sides in the center circle. Ty resets the offense with 2:45 left to go in the first quarter. Phillipsburg down by 3, 7-4 to the Ellis Railroaders. Leidig has it right wing, picks up his dribble now to Keaton, around to Sides left wing. Sides asking for a screen, gets it from Johnson. Sides on the dribble between the legs. Now works against Daniel Eck. He'll spot up for three. No good this time. Rebound goes out of bounds. No, it's saved in as Johnson has it inside. He left it short. No good. Rebounded by Daniel Eck as the ball was stolen away by Ethan Miller after Jimenez had the rebound. Honus wide open for three. He makes the Panthers pay. Honus has all 10 points, and Sam Honus, the 6-foot junior, 10 to 4. Phillipsburg trailing as Sam Honus outscoring the Panthers by 6 by himself here in the first quarter. Keaton down to Miller, right corner, 3 for Ethan, no good, misses everything. Last touch by Honus, and it will be Panther basketball, 1:51 left to go. Zach Shield in the ball game. Jimenez takes a seat.
The Panthers have missed their 9 in a row here. Having some good looks, just not getting them to fall for them. So the Panthers doing everything they possibly can to try to get on the board here.
Leidig, he gets it. Down to Ford, left corner, 3 for Joel, no good. And ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Zach Schill, and it will be Panther basketball with 1:45 left to go in the first quarter. 10-4, Phillipsburg leads by 6. Or trails by 6, I should say, as Sam Honus has all 10 points so far for the Railroaders. Keaton, right wing 3 on its way, and it's good! That ends the 8-0 run the Railers were on as the Panthers jumped out to a 4-2 lead. Still has it underneath. Ball up for grabs as Leidig and North get tied up there. Jump ball called. Panther basketball. 1:29 left to go in the first. 10-7. It is Ellis leading by 3. Is again a big first quarter for the junior Sam Honus. He's got all 10 points here for the Ellis Railroaders. Keaton has it out front. Dribbles down to the right wing. Inside for Joel Ford goes the basketball. Joel works against Fricky. Right block up left and short. No good. Tipped in the hands of Shield. His first rebound of the ball game as he pushes it up working against Joel Ford. Shield out front with it. Picks up the dribble. Now down the right wing to Eck. In the right corner goes the basketball to North. North out to Honus. Honus fakes left. Goes right. Floater in the paint. Good.
Tough shot his head and Shield over top of 3 different Panthers' hands. Able to do so and get that to fall in.
Sam Honus continues to be a scoring machine here for the Ellis Railroaders. He's got all 12, and they lead by 5. Keaton underneath for Miller. Miller at the left block. Turnaround shot in the paint, no good. Rebound fought for, and Schill comes down with it. His second rebound of the first quarter, and Ellis leads by 5, 12-7. 33 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Daniel Eck underneath. North. Shot good. And now we have a whistle here. Unfortunately for the Railers, it looks like Sam Honus comes up a little limp on that, so we hope everything's all right with Honus. He's got a big first quarter here for the Railers. He's got 12 of the 14. Scored the first 12 points of the ball game.
Right, hopefully everything is okay with him. Kind of looking between the gap here. Looks like he might just be cramping up a little bit. So hopefully that's all it is. They can work that out pretty quickly.
Eck tips that one out of bounds. Will remain Panther basketball with 18 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. Now Ellis doubling up Phillipsburg so far, 14-7. Joel Ford inbounds to tie sides. 18 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Sides works against Fricky. Brings it across the timeline with 10 seconds. Ty looks up at the score. Sees the 5 seconds on the clock. Drives in. Floater in the paint. Good. Got the spin move. Got the jumper. And the Panthers trail 14-9 at the end of 1. We'll be right back with the second quarter. You're listening to Panther Basketball on KQMA and the World Wide Web. Jimenez has it out front, down to the left wing to Fricky. Fricky swings it around to Eck. Eck drives in, he'll elevate, shot left it short, no good. Fighting for the rebound, Jimenez comes down with it. And then it's stolen away by Kagan Keaton. Keaton to Jeremy Ford, loses the handle on it, goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Railer, so Panther basketball.
As Panthers trying to get down the court quickly with that one, trying to get some points up on the board here. Just lost control over it, but the Railroaders able to hit it out of bounds before the Panthers did. So the Panthers get the ball right back underneath the basket.
Sides to inbound, looking, goes out front to Ford. Back to Sides. Skip pass to Keaton, left wing. Kagan puts up the three. This time no good. Rebound fought for Danielek. Comes down with the rebound. His third rebound here of the first half, and the second team foul on the Panthers. And it's going to be the second on Jeremy Ford. Devin Johnson comes in. Rad Rodriguez comes in as well. Jeremy Ford takes a seat. Ethan Leidig takes a seat. 7:27 left to go in the first half. Ellis leads Phillipsburg 14-9. Jimenez ahead to Eck as they try to break the full court pressure of the Panthers. Jimenez ahead to Schill. Back to Jimenez. They're swinging around to Eck, right side. Eck kicks it out front. Ball is tipped and Schill comes down with the loose basketball. And now a foul going to be called here on the Panthers, their third team foul. And it's going to be the first on Joel Ford.
Joel Ford just trying to reach in there as that was kind of a loose ball. The Railroaders able to control just a little bit and get a call with that foul.
It looks like Time may have a bloody nose down there on the sideline. So Jesse Blackburn comes into the ball game with 7:08 left to go in the first half. Ellis leads Phillipsburg 14-9. So Jesse Blackburn and Ty Sides going to take a seat over there on the Panthers sideline. Also into the game for the Ellis Railroaders. Solorio into the ball game for the Railroaders. Jimenez has it down to the right corner now to Schill. Schill swings her to Solorio. Out front with it now to Jimenez left wing. Jimenez floater up and it's good as he got it over a couple different Panther defenders.
That floater went high above the backboard, able to get the right touch on it and have it dribble down through the rim.
16-9, Ellis leads Phillipsburg. As Johnson shot up in the paint, no good. Rebound underneath there by North. North to Jimenez, quickly up the court. Solorio, and back out front to Eck. Danielek's three, good.
Danielek with all the time in the world to get that three-pointer off. Left all alone at the top of the key, able to drill that one.
Eck's got three, and the lead is now 10, 19-9. Ellis leads Phillipsburg. Blackburn has it out front. Jesse goes down to the right wing to Ford. Joel Ford now brings it back out front between the circles. He'll reset the offense for the Panthers in the center circle, down to the right wing to Blackburn. Jesse finds an opening, right block up, and he's headed to the free throw line as Danielek gets called for the foul. His first personal foul, third a Railer team foul.
That was good help defense there by Eck. It was clean up top, but his body on the bottom pushed him out. So, right idea there by Eck. Unfortunately, his body just kind of momentum carried right into him.
Blackburn trying to cut into this Railer 10-point lead. It's 19-9 right now. So this one's on its way. Misses that one. Sam Honus back into the ball game. North takes a seat. Fricky back into the ball game. Danielek takes a seat. 6:05 left to go in the first half. Ellis leads by 10, 19-9 over the Phillipsburg Panthers. Blackburn with a chance to cut into the lead, and it does so with that one. His first point of the ball game. Kind of makes it a 9-point game. Back to single digits, 19-10. Ellis leads Phillipsburg as Fricky kicks out the Jimenez left corner. Three's on its way, and it's good.
The Railers able to hit some three-pointers from outside. Wide open looks, able to drop them in.
Blackburn tries to answer, cannot. It rolls out, and they're going to have a foul called here on the Panthers. It'll be their fourth team foul, and it will be the first on Rad Rodriguez.
Rodriguez on the backside of everybody, goes up, tries to just hit that ball out of there. Getting a little push called on him as he went up in the air.
Johnson going to take a seat. Sides comes back in. 5:44 left to go here in the first half. Phillipsburg trails Ellis by 12, 22-10. Jimenez brings it up for the Railroaders. He works against Kagan Keaton down to the right wing to Honus. Honus back out front, goes the basketball to Schill. Schill gets tipped out of there by Joel Ford, and it will remain Railer basketball. As Tyson Jimenez will now inbound for the Railroaders with 5:33 left to go in the first half. 22-10. Ellis leads Phillipsburg here in the boys varsity matchup. Schill has it and ripped away by Rad Rodriguez. Rad then gets it stolen away by Honus. Honus back out to Fricky. Down the left corner, Jimenez. They leave him open and cannot make the Panthers pay that time. Ball goes in the hands of Ty Sides. Sides, Joel Ford. Ford inside for Rodriguez. Rad goes to work in the paint, kicks out to Keaton left wing. Keaton out to Sides between the circles. Ty drives in, looks underneath, and going to have a foul called here on the Railers, their fourth team foul. And it's going to be on Tyson Jimenez, his first.
Sides got it up top of the key, quickly cuts towards the basket, getting fouled as he goes up in the air and try to pass that one off.
Daniel Eck back into the ball game. Schill takes the seat. Joel Ford inbounds to Rad Rodriguez. Just under 5 minutes left to play in the first half. 22-10. Ellis leads by 12 over Phillipsburg. Joel Ford drives in. Shot is up. No good. Misses that one to the left. Rebounded by Fricky. Brady Fricky quickly ahead to Jimenez. Tipped out by Ty Sides, and it will remain Ellis basketball. 4:44 left to go in the first half. Ellis leads by 12. 22-10 as Ethan Miller comes back in for the Panthers. And Jesse Blackburn going to take a seat.
Sides quickly getting down the court, getting that ball tipped out of there. Otherwise, the Railroaders on another fast break.
Daniel Eck will inbound for the Railroaders. He's looking, finds Fricky, left corner. He puts up the three, no good. Rebound tracked down by Ty Sides. Ty pushes it up the court, right to left on your radio dial for the Panthers. Down to Keaton in the right corner. Keaton back out front to Ford. Ford out front between the circles, behind the back dribble. Steps back down to Keaton, right corner. He'll put up the three. And off the back of the iron, no good. Rebounded by Honus, his second rebound. He's trapped, now gets a pass off to Daniel Eck. Eck quickly up the court for the Railroaders, down to the left wing. Works against Joel Ford to Fricky in the left corner. He dribbles up the left wing, skip pass to Solero. Right wing, back to Jimenez. Pump fakes, drives in, splits the defense up, and no good. Rebounded by Rodriguez. Sides calls out the offense, working against Tyson Jimenez into the free throw line. Tries to get it to Keaton, fighting for the basketball. Daniel Eck comes away with the steal, his first steal of the ball game. 3:47 left to go here in the first half. Ellis leads by 12, 22-10. Fricky has it out front now to Solero. Solero finds an opening, drives all the way in left block off the glass, and no good. It rolls out. It's rebounded by Ethan Miller, his first rebound of the ball game. 3.5 minutes left to go in the first half. Ty Side stops and pops for three. Left it short, no good. Rebounded by Keaton. Keaton back out to Ford. Joel gets a screen out there from Ethan Miller. Drives in, leaves off for Rodriguez in the corner. Threw his hands out of bounds, and it will be Railroader basketball. Back into the ball game will be Carson North.
A little miscommunication there between Rodriguez and Ford. As Ford cutting around the lane, goes to quickly pass it out to Rodriguez. Rodriguez not ready for it, and it goes right out of bounds.
Timeout on the court. We'll take one with them as there's a timeout called. You're listening to Panther Basketball on KKN and the World Wide Web. To Chuck Newland, Jim Jesseray alongside Robbie Gibson, 22-10. The Ellis Railroaders lead the Phillipsburg Panthers here in the second quarter by that 12-point margin. Daniel Eck, Sam Honus, Tyson Jimenez, Carson North, and Brady Fricky for the Railroaders. For the Panthers, Kagan Keaton, Ty Sides, Joel Ford, Ethan Miller, and Rad Rodriguez. 3:18 and counting left to go in the first half. Again, Ellis leads by 12, 22-10. Railroader basketball out of the timeout. Fricky has it. Now to Jimenez left side. Back to Fricky, down to the right corner to Honus. Back to Fricky. Around the Jimenez left wing. Bounce pass to Eck in the left corner. Daniel Eck, three on its way. Left that one a little too hard. Rebound pop for Kagan Keaton comes up with it, his second. Sides ahead to Ford. Back to Keaton. Kagan gets a screen from Rodriguez out front, top of the key. Kagan drives all the way in. Bounce pass from Miller across the paint. Fighting for the basketball, and Fricky comes away with the steal. His first steal of the ball game. Leaves it ahead for North. North layup good.
Railers able to take advantage of another turnover and get down the court quickly for that layup.
And now the Railers lead by 14, 24-10, 2.5 to go in the first half. Keaton to Joel Ford. Ford dribbles out to the center circle, working against Brady Fricky. Down to Miller, down to Keaton in the left corner. Inside for Rodriguez, tipped out by Honus. Back to Miller, to Ford. Ford drives inside, and he's going to get it tipped out of bounds. Last touch by the Railers. So Panther basketball, 2:14 left to go in the first half, and Phillipsburg trails by 14, 24-10. Ethan Leidig in the ball game. Brad Rodriguez is going to take a seat.
Ford with the right idea on that one, trying to drive baseline and getting the ball tipped out of there on him, though, just before he got to the lane.
Leidig in the paint, off the glass, too hard, no good. It rolls out as Leidig saves it in. Keaton comes away with the basketball. Back to Leidig, left corner three, no good. Rebounded by Ford. Joel's putback shot good. Joel's got his first points of the ball game, cuts the lead back down at the 12, 24-12. With a minute 50 left to go in the first half. First made field goal by the Panthers in the second quarter. Jimenez inside for North, kicks it out right corner. Honus for three, good!
Another quick three there for the Railers, left alone in the corner, able to drill that one in.
Honus scored the first 12 points of the ball game for the Railers. Now he hits a three, and he's got 15. A foul called here on the Railers. Double foul. As Ethan Miller picked up a foul. And Carson North picked up a foul for the Railroaders. So both teams with a foul. Makes it 5 each, team-wise. Ford inbounds to Leidig, left block. Puts it up, and it is going to rattle in.
Leidig with a nice soft touch right underneath the basket.
Leidig gets his first points of the ball game. Makes it 27-14. Ellis leads by 13 as Fricky drives in, leads underneath for North, up and good. What a great look by Brady Fricky.
You said a great look there by Frickley as North came open at the last second, just dropped it off to him, had a wide open look along the baseline off the backboard.
Keaton has it out front to Ford. Between the circles, bounce past the sides, Ryan Wing. A minute left to play here in the first half, a 15-point Ellis Railroader lead, 29-14. Keaton has it left corner. He dribbles up to the left wing, picks up his dribble now to Leidig. Leidig pump fakes, drives in, jumpers up, and left is short, rebounded by Tyson Jimenez, his third. Ball's up for grabs, Ford comes away with the steal. And going to have a timeout called as Joel Ford called the timeout as he was on the court trying to find some way to not travel with the basketball. Gets the timeout called, so we'll take it with him. 42 seconds left to go in the first half. Ellis leads by 15, 29-14. You're listening to Panther Back. 42 seconds left to go in the first half. The Ellis Railroaders lead the Phillipsburg Panthers 29-14. Joel Ford, high sides, Ethan Leidig, Ethan Miller, and a Kagan Keaton for the Panthers. It is Panther basketball out of the timeout. Sides has it out front. Sides picks up his dribble now to Leidig. He pump fakes, gives it to Joel Ford right wing inside for Miller. Ethan kicks it out to Keaton, left corner three for Kagan. Left that one off the front of the iron. Rebound put back by Joel Ford. Good. Joel's got 4 in the Panthers lead, or Panthers cut into the lead. It's now 13, 29-16 with 17 seconds left to go here in this first half. Jimenez swings it around, tipped out by Joel Ford. He comes away with the steal, and then a foul going to be called. 16 foul on the Railroaders. And the first on Sam Honus.
Great couple plays there by Ford. First gets the timeout when he's pretty much surrounded on the floor by the Railers. Then gets 2 points right underneath the basket off a rebound. Then he gets a steal with another foul.
5 seconds left. The Sides has it. Free throw line to Keaton. Keaton back to Sides. 2 seconds. Spike line 3. Left it just to the left. It rattled out. No good. So 29-16. Ellis leads Phillipsburg here at halftime. We'll take a timeout, be back to wrap things up right after this as you're listening to Panther Basketball on KKN and the Worldwide. to Chuck New and Jim Jesse Ray alongside Robbie Gibson as we get set here for the second half. Robbie, let's get your keys to victory for both teams.
For the Panthers, they got to get back on transition defense. Make sure they're getting back there, getting themselves set up to not allow some quick shots by this Railers team. They've taken advantage of a couple of them, got back quickly, able to put that ball up and get some shots on the basket, and then close out on the shooters. They got to know where the shooters are at all times and make sure they can close out on them and get a hand up to make those shots tougher as the Railers, once again, taking advantage of having the shooters slip open on the backside, quick pass across court, and they'll just go up with it quickly. Going over to the Railers side of things, keep that pressure defense up. They're doing a good job keeping the pressure defense up. They haven't got a whole lot of turnovers on the board, but they're able to keep the pressure on the Panthers and not allow some easy shots. So they continue that pressure defense and then continue to control the boards. They've done a great job getting those offensive and defensive rebounds and making sure that this Panther team can't have the ball as much as possible.
Kagan Keaton has it out front. It is Panther basketball to start this second half. They now go left to right on your radio dial. They went for the backside lob for Joel Ford, stolen away by Fricky. Fricky to Eck. Eck down to Beaker. Beaker kicks it back out front to Fricky. Fricky fakes left, goes right, and he's met at the rim by Devin Johnson. And Johnson's going to get called for the foul. His first personal foul. First Panthers team foul.
Quick move by Fricky. As soon as he got it faked one way, cuts the other way, gets the defender to stall out just there for a second, able to get past him, get into a lane, meets Johnson in the air, and just gets the foul on Johnson.
First one for Fricky's on its way. It's good. That's his first point of the ball game. 30-16 now. The Ellis Railroaders extend their lead. They lead by 14 with 7:38 left to go here in the third. Second one for Fricky is good as well as it rattles in. He's got 2 points. And the 15-point lead is back for the Ellis Railroaders, 31-16. 7:35 left to go in the third. Science has it out front to Keaton. Kagan swings around the Joel Ford right left wing. He drives in. Backside pass for Johnson up and good.
Good look to get Johnson on the backside. Had good positioning, opened up to the basket, quickly passed across.
Ford using those quarterback skills, rifled that one across the paint for Johnson. Only where he could get it. Johnson had position to go up for the two. 31-18. Ellis leads Phillipsburg with 7:07 left to go. Now Johnson got his hands on it, ties things up with Beaker. Jump ball called. It will be Railer basketball.
Great quick hands there by Johnson. Beaker got the ball right there in front of him, right where Johnson can grab a hold of it. Johnson getting every bit of that ball, pulls it into himself, and then just holds on to get that jump ball.
As they lob it into Beaker, he kicks it out to Eck. Left wing three, rattles out, no good. Rebound fought for. Joel Ford comes away with the basketball. His fourth rebound. Loses the handle on it, goes out of bounds, and it will remain Panther basketball. And a foul going to be called here on the Railers. It's going to be on Sam Honus, his second. First Railer team foul.
Ford lost control of the ball. Ball drops on the floor, court in front of him. Opponent's not able to slow up as Ford goes to a complete stop trying to gather the ball up, just runs him over. Not an intentional foul, just nothing for Honus to do.
31-18, Ellis leads with 6:49 left to go. Keaton tracks it down to the backcourt as Eck tipped it back there. Ball goes in the hands of Sides, back to Keaton, top of the key. Keaton drives in out the Ford, left corner, three over Fricky, left and short, no good. Rebounded by Daniel Eck. Eck ahead to Jimenez. Jimenez down the baseline. Jumper is no good. Put back by Beaker. Good. Beaker's got his first points of the ball game. Johnson's shot blocked underneath there by the Railers. Went to the hands now of Sam Honus. Head to Daniel Eck. Bounce pass in for Fricky. Scoop pass out to Jimenez in the left corner. Jimenez back out front to Fricky with 6:10 left to go. Fricky fires the three and it's good.
Ford defense on Fricky, but gave him a gap there to cover up the speed of Fricky, making sure that he can keep in front of him if he takes off on the dribble. Fricky just pulls up for the three-pointer.
Honus almost comes away with the steal. Ball remains Panther basketball. 5:56 left to go in the third quarter. 36-18, the Ellis Railroaders lead the Phillipsburg Panthers. Sides looking to inbound, goes to Johnson, but Ford tracks it down just before it goes backcourt. Now to Johnson. Backdoor pass for Sides. Layup good.
Good entry pass into Johnson. And Johnson doesn't really move. Just turns his head. Sees Sides got backdoor. Quick bounce pass between the gaps and gets Sides on the layup.
16-point Railer lead. 36-20 as Beaker has it. Working against Jeremy Ford. Backside pass for Honus. Fakes right. Floater up in the paint though is good. Has 17 as Ty Sides pushes it all the way down. Leaves it inside for Johnson. Blocked by Eck in the hands of Jeremy Ford. Too hard, no good. Rebound put back by Johnson. Good. Johnson has 4. cuts the lead down now to 16, 38-22, 5:10 left to go in the third quarter. Ellis leads Phillipsburg by that 16-point margin. Fricky has it to Daniel Eck. Eck now to Honus, back out front to Fricky. Fricky elevates, and he's got another three as Brittany Fricky turning it on here in this third quarter as he's got 8 points here in the third. 41-22, Ellis leads Phillipsburg, 4:45 left to go in the third quarter. Sides, tips it out, stolen away by Beaker. Beaker, Alex to Jimenez. Jimenez brings it back up the court, right to left on your radio dial for the Railers here in the third quarter. 4:34 left to go. Ellis leads 41-22. Honus has it right side. He works against Kagan. Keaton picks up his dribble, looking to pass off. Honus still looking. Now goes out front to Eck in the center circle. Eck directs traffic to Jimenez left side. He's picked up by Joel Ford. Back around Fricky. Right wing three is on its way. He left that one short though. Put back by Eck, and he's headed to the free throw line.
Fricky had another wide open look at a three-pointer, just didn't get quite enough on it. Hits just the front of the rim, goes right down into Daniel Eck's hands. Eck right back up with him. It gets fouled as he tries to get the ball off.
Jeremy Ford picks up his third personal foul. 4:14 left to go here in the third. Second Panther team fouls. Daniel Eck's free throw on its way and good. He's got 4 points. Ethan Leidig, Jesse Blackburn in. Joel Ford and Devin Johnson both take a seat. Schill comes in. North comes in. Jimenez and Beaker both take a seat. 4:14 left to go in the third. Ellis leads by 20, 42-22. Second one for Eck, good as well. So Daniel Eck with 5 points. And the Railers of Ellis lead 43-22 over the Phillipsburg Panthers here in Phillipsburg at Chuck New and Jim. Home opener for the Lady Panthers and the Panthers tonight. Sides has it at the right elbow. Spin move, right block, no good. Rebound put back by Keaton, no good. Rebounded underneath by Honus. Honus dribbles out, picks up his dribble, passes ahead to Fricky. Fricky, backdoor pass to Shield on the backside. It's good.
Great look there by Fricky to catch Shield on the backside. Quick bounce pass across court as it was a 3-on-1. Able to get the layup on the backside.
45-22. Ellis leads with 3:37 left to go in the third quarter. Sides, backside to Leidig. Leidig three is no good. Rebound spot court. And gonna have a foul called here. This one's gonna be on Carson North. His second personal foul. Second Railroad team foul.
North going up on the backside of Ford, just getting a little push there.
Sides will inbound, does so to Leidig, cutting towards the basket. Layup is good.
Leidig not quite 100% ready for that ball, but able to come up with it and get the layup right at the front of the rim.
45-24. Ellis leads by 21 with 3:18 left to go here in the third. Fricky swings it around to Schill. Out to Honus, right wing. Honus looks for cutting Daniel Eck. Eck's jumper, no good. Rebound underneath by Jeremy Ford. His second rebound. Ty Science has it as he leads the break. Ty down top of the key, stops and pops for three. No good off the back of the iron. Rebounded by Daniel Eck, his sixth. Eck in the backcourt, picked up by Jeremy Ford and Ethan Leidig. Eck splits the defense to Fricky, left corner. Fricky up to the left wing, spots up for three. That one rattles out, rebounded by Blackburn, his first rebound. Jesse brings it up left to right on your radio dial. 2:40 left to go in the third quarter. And score 45-24. Ellis leads by 21. Leidig hands it out to Keaton between the circles. Blackburn left wing. Blackburn on the dribble. Gets it tipped out of there by Schill, and we have a jump ball called. It'll be Panther basketball. Fricky takes a seat. Jimenez comes back in. Johnson comes back in. Joel Ford comes back in for the Panthers. 2:25 left to go here in the third. 45-24. Ellis leads by 21. Joel Ford has it out front. Gets the screen from Johnson. Down to the right wing. Splits the defense. Drives all the way in. Shot is up and good.
Great take there by Ford getting into the basket. Had to split the defense. Able to do so was Joel Ford. Quickly with the layup.
45-26. Panthers cut the lead down to 19. Jimenez has it left wing. 2 minutes left to go here in the third quarter. Jimenez out front to Schill. Schill on the drive, kicks it out to Eck, left wing. He'll spot up for three. No good. Rebounded by Devin Johnson. Johnson leads the break for the Panthers. Drives in. Kicks it back to Leidig. Top the key. Three wide open. No good. Misses it to the right. Rebounded by Johnson. Put back by Johnson. Good. Johnson's got 6 here in the third quarter, and the Panthers cut the lead down 45-28. Minute 35 left to go. Blackburn tips it. Again, Steal by Johnson, layup by Johnson, good.
Panthers are still fighting in this one, able to get that quick turnover and a layup before they could even get to half court.
15-point Railroader lead, 45-30. Minute 28 left to go in the third. Full timeout. We'll take one with them. Still listen, Panther basketball on KK. Welcome back to Chuck Newland Gym. Jesse right alongside Robbie Gibson. 45-30. The Ellis Railroaders lead by 15. They did have a much bigger lead at one point here, but the Panthers able to fight back, as you kind of mentioned there towards that timeout, Robbie. As Panthers doing a great job here fighting back. They were down by almost 30 at one point. Now only down by 15.
They're doing a great job continuing to fight in this game, as they just haven't been able to make any shots tonight. They've had good looks, they're just not falling for them.
Ricky pushes up the court for the Railers. He's going to drive all the way in. Left block layup is good.
As he got into a 2-on-1 situation, Ricky made him have to decided to stay across the lane. Got a layup.
Sides, drives in, kicks out. Blackburn three on its way. No good. Rolls across the iron. Rebounded by Johnson, and another foul called here. Stephen Johnson, he's got 4 rebounds all here in the third quarter. Jimenez picks up the foul, his second personal, third team foul. Blackburn looking, goes out to Joel Ford, back to Blackburn, right corner. Blackburn inside for Leidig. Leidig backside to Johnson. Johnson shot no good, left a short rebound, put back by Leidig. No good, a rebound, spot 4 out of bounds. It goes as there's going to be a foul called here. Fouls on Devin Johnson, his second personal foul, third Panthers team foul. Full court pressure by the Panthers as Ellis Railroaders lead by 17, 47-30. Leidig tips into the hands of Ford. Joel Ford shot no good. Rebound by Blackburn. Blackburn's shot is up and good. Makes it 47-32. Fricky again all the way in. Counted. He's heading the line for an and one. Brady Fricky's turned it on here in the third quarter. He's got 12 on the night, all here in this third quarter, and the Railers lead 49-32.
Fricky once again got down in a 2-on-1 situation. Made him have to decide which way he went. There was another Panther coming up behind him. Wasn't sure who that one was. Watched him play up in front. You heard him yell switch, but the switch didn't come in time as Fricky was right there at the backboard for the layup.
And Johnson picks up the foul. His third personal foul as Jeremy Ford comes back into the ballgame. Joel takes his seat. Fricky's and one attempt rattles out, no good. Rebounded by Ethan Leidig, his third. Jesse Blackburn brings it up the court for the Panthers. 49-32. The Ellis Railroaders lead the Phillipsburg Panthers. 30 seconds left to go here in this third quarter as Daniel Eck tipped it. Ty sides tracked it down. Blackburn has a left corner three for Jesse Blackburn, no good. Rebound tracked down by Daniel Eck, his 7th rebound. Now it's ahead to Tyson Jimenez. Jimenez brings it up the court with 16 seconds left to go. 49-32. The Railroaders of Ellis lead this ball game. Fricky with 8 seconds. Kicks it to Jimenez, right wing. Jimenez drives in, back out Fricky. Wide open three at the buzzer. And it's good! 15 points for Brady Fricky in the third quarter, and the Ellis Railroaders lead by 20, 52-32. We'll be back with the fourth quarter as you're listening to Panther Basketball on KK. Gibson, 52-32. The Ellis Railroaders lead the Phillipsburg Panthers by 20 as we head into the fourth quarter, as it was a huge third quarter for Brady. Brady Fricky, as he has 15 points all coming there in that third quarter. He had not scored up to that point. So far, 17 points for Sam Honus leads the way for the Railroaders. 5 for Daniel Eck, 5 for Tyson Jimenez, 2 for Matthew Beaker, 6 for Carson North, and 2 for Zach Shield. For the Panthers, 4 points for Ethan Leidig, 3 for Kagan Keaton, 3 for Jesse Blackburn, 6 for Ty Sides, 8 for Devin Johnson. That leads the way for the Panthers, 6 for Joel Ford, and 2 for Jeremy Ford. As we head to the fourth quarter, Railer basketball with a 20-point lead. Jimenez to Daniel Eck, right wing. Eck lets the offense set up. He's looking, still looking, can't find anybody. Now goes out front to Fricky. Brady Fricky going to reset the offense. Swings it around to Schill, left wing. Out front to Daniel Eck goes the basketball. Now to Jimenez, left side. Jimenez gets the screen from Schill, drives into the paint. Shot is up, blocked by Joel Ford. As Ford has 6 blocks on the season, he leads the team. He's the only one with a block so far this season. Ty Sides drives in, left block, left is short, no good. Rebounded by Beaker, his 6th. Beaker to Jimenez. Skip pass to Fricky, touch pass to Shield, left corner 3, good. Sides puts up the 3, trying to answer, cannot get it to fall. Rebounded by Keaton. Keaton to Jeremy Ford, back to Keaton, top of the key. Kagan gets the screen from Ford, now puts up the 3. His shot no good. Rebound fought for right in the hands of Tyson Jimenez. Jimenez ahead to Eck. Eck, layup, good. The bench acted like he was about to go up and throw that one down, so I had to look up real quick because I saw the players for Ellis stand up, and he laid that one in, and it makes it 57-32. Blackburn kicks it back out to Sides, around to Keaton, down to the left corner to Ford. Joel's a three-pointer, no good. Rebound fought for. Jimenez comes down with it once again, his 5th rebound here in the ball game. 57-32, the Ellis Railroaders lead the Phillipsburg Panthers. Just under 6.5 to go here in the ball game. Daniel Eck has it right wing. Looks inside, now bounces it down to Schill in the right wing. He drives down to the right block. Wraparound pass for Fricky. Man, Brady Fricky just out of his reach. Couldn't quite haul that one in. Goes out of bounds, and it will be Panther basketball. Sam Honus back in. Solario back into the ball game now for the Railers as well. Beaker takes a seat, and Schill takes a seat. Leidig comes back in for the Panthers. Jesse Blackburn takes a seat. Keaton, Sides, Leidig, Ford, and Ford for the Panthers. Sides has it between the circles. 6:10 and counting left to go in this ball game, and Ellis leads 57-32. Keaton has it in the right corner. Out to Leidig, right wing. Leidig quickly around to Sides, left wing. Down to Ford in the left corner. Joel drives baseline, left block up, left to short, no good. Rebounded by Solario. His first rebound. Now it's ahead to Fricky. Fricky out front with it with just under 6 to go in the ball game. Jimenez left wing. Jimenez hands it off to Eck. Eck dribbles out, finds an opening into the paint, loses the handle on it, and a foul going to be called. 5th team foul on the Panthers. Fouls on Ty Sides, his first. Jesse Blackburn back into the ball game. Ty Sides takes a seat. 5:40 left to go, and the Ellis Railroaders lead 57-32. Jimenez has it in the left corner, guarded by Jeremy Ford, drives in, kicks it all the way out to Honus. Honus drives in, hop step through the paint, and he's headed to the free throw line. Jeremy Ford picks up his 4th personal foul, 6th Panthers team foul. That was a great use of the hop step right there. He split the defense and everything.
I was kind of speechless for a second. Like you said, that was a great use of the hop step. Got past the defense with it, and Ford just trying to rotate over to get in position, try to get a block on out. Just catching on to your face as he was going up the hand.
Honus continues his hot night from the field, scoring some points. He's got 18 now as Daniel Eck takes a seat. Schill comes back in. 5:32 left to play. Ellis extends their lead. They now lead 58-32. Honus, second one on its way. That one's good. He's got 19. He leads all scores, and the Railroaders extend their lead 59-32. Kagan Keaton looks inside, tipped out by Jimenez. A foul going to be called here. Foul's on Ethan Leidig, his first personal foul. 7th Panther team foul. 5:25 left to play here in the ball game. Ellis leads 59-32. Jimenez hands it off to Honus. Honus out front now to Solero. Tipped out by Joel Ford. Solero checks it down to the backcourt. Solero brings it back up to Jimenez left wing. Jimenez fakes right, goes left, kicks it out to Shield. Shield looks, finds Fricky, top of the key. Fricky drives in, leaves it off for Honus on the baseline. And a charge going to be called here on the Railroaders. Foul's on Fricky. His first personal foul. Fourth Railroader team foul.
Great job there by Jeremy Ford taking another charge. That was a big charge. He hit the hard.
Leidig has it out front. Looking to pass off, gives it to Keaton, left side. Keaton gets a screen from Leidig, picks up the dribble between the circles, now looking to pass off, gives it to Leidig. Tipped out by Shield. Leidig comes back up with it now to Keaton. Keaton down to the right corner to Blackburn. Skip pass to Leidig, left wing. Leidig now to Keaton. Keaton fires up the three. No good. Rebound tracked down by Brady Fricky. His fourth rebound of the ball game. Quickly up the court. Euro step around Leidig, and he's headed to the free throw line. 8th foul on the Panthers. Fouls on Joel Ford, his second.
He is quick down the court, getting down into the middle of the lane, and had a fast ball around him, but tried to go open anyways.
First one is no good. Ethan Miller comes into the ball game. Ethan Leidig going to take a seat for the Panthers. Fricky getting set for the second one. And that one's good. He's got 16. Fricky takes a seat. Carson North into the ball game. 4:29 left to go. And Ellis leads by 28, 60-32. Joel Ford brings it up the court for the Panthers. To Keaton left wing. Inside for Jeremy Ford. It's up and it's good. 60-34. Jimenez drives in, blocked by Jeremy Ford, right in the hands of Jesse Blackburn. Blackburn skip past to Joel Ford. Ford drives inside, spin move in the paint, floaters up, and it just left it short, but he's fouled. 15 foul on the Railroaders.
Spin move made by Jeremy Ford. Got that spin move going, and that's what drew the foul. He was able to get a little bit of separation. His guy coming back over, trying to get in front of him. Catch him off the arm, that's went up for the shot.
Ford gets set for the free throw. First one is good. He's got 7 points on the evening. Cuts the lead down to 25, 60-35 with just under 4 minutes left to play. Second one is good. So Joel has 8. And Ellis leads at 60-36. Solero has it right wing out to Schill, back around to Jimenez. Jimenez hands it off to Honus. Honus back to Solero. Solero picks up his dribble, wrap around pass Jimenez, left baseline shot. Count it, he's heading line for an and one. Well, I guess that was after the shot, and it wasn't even on Jimenez. Foul is on Joel Ford. Or excuse me, Jesse Blackburn, his first. And it'll send 21 Carson North. That's where I got the 21 from. Carson North heads to the free throw line for a 1-and-1. It's no good. Rebounded by Jeremy Ford. Caden Keaton heads up the court for the Panthers. Ball at the left wing. Hands it off there to Joel Ford. 62-36. Ford kicks out to Blackburn. Right corner. Three's on its way. No good. Rebound. Fought forward. Tracked down by Joel Ford. Keaton left corner. Three. No good. Rebound. Fought forward. Jesse Blackburn comes up with it. His putback shot's no good, but he's fouled. He has 4 rebounds here in this second half. And that's a 16 foul on the Ellis Railroaders. As Blackburn heads to the free throw line. Getting set for his first one. It's on its way. And no good on the first. Tyler Davis comes into the ball game. 5'9" freshman. Caden Keaton going to take a seat. Coming in for the Railroaders going to be number 45, Jaron Wildeman. taking a seat, Sam Honus. Blackburn's second one on its way. That one is good. So Jesse's got 4. And the Panthers cut the lead down 62-37. 3:15 left to go here in this fourth quarter. Schill has it in the corner. He's trapped, and a timeout going to be called. We'll take one with him. 3:10 left to go in this fourth quarter. Ellis leads 62-37. You're listening to Panther basketball. And welcome back to Chuck Newland Gym. Jesse Ray alongside Robbie Gibson. Wilderman gets it underneath. Right block pump fake. And it's up and good. So Wilderman right into the ball game and quickly 2 points. And that puts the lead to 64-37. 3 minutes left to go here in the ball game. Blackburn down to Davis. Davis's 3 is good.
Well, the second made 3-pointer for the Panthers here in this game.
As the Railers try to track that one down, it goes out of bounds, so it will be Panther basketball. Looks like into the ball game. Number 14, Burton. And number 33, Forrest. Panther basketball as Blackburn has it right wing. Out front to Rodriguez, around to Ford left wing. 64-40, 24-point Railroader lead. Joel Ford drives all the way down to the left block, kicks it back out to Blackburn, around to Davis, top of the key 3. Left that one short, rebounded by Joel Ford, put back, and he's headed to the free throw line. To the 17th foul on the Railroaders with 2:22 left to go. Foul is on to Solero. His first personal foul.
The Panthers getting 15 offensive rebounds, there, off that last rebound.
Ford hits the first one, makes it 64-41, 2:22 left to go here in the ball game. Ford getting set for his second one. This will be point number 10, and it's on its way. No good. Rebounded by Solerio. Ford could have hit that. He'd have been the only Panther player in double digits, and now he's got a layup opportunity. It's stripped out by Solerio as Ford was going up for the layup. And no Panthers in double digits this evening so far. 2:10 left to go here in the fourth. Joel Ford getting set to the inbound, does so to Blackburn. Back to Ford, right corner. Ford back to Blackburn. Inside for Miller. Backdoor pass for Ford. Layup, no good. Too hard. Rebounded by Chorus. His first rebound of the ball game. Solerio has it down to the right wing. And a foul going to be called here by the Railroaders. We'll just keep this one here, Robbie. As Railroaders been playing it basically throughout. The Panthers had a 4-2 lead, and the Railroaders in on a huge run, led by Sam Honus in the first quarter, and they haven't looked back.
They really have. Sam Honus got going in the first quarter. Then it's been Brady Fricky here in the third quarter, or there to start the third quarter. So they've had two players really step up at the beginning of the game and then at the beginning of the half there to really kind of propel them to where they're at now. And then the Panthers, they're doing everything they can. They're just not having good shooting on it. Through the third quarter, they're 14 of 52 from the field. So just a tough shooting night for the Panthers here.
Stutterheim in for the Panthers, along with Zadok Taylor, Tyler Davis, Eric Moon, and also in there is Andrew Meidel. Kern with the basketball for the Railers. Kicks it around to Burton. Burton now to Ernst. Ernst back out front to Kern. Kern on the drive down to the left wing. Picks up his dribble. Out front goes the basketball to Ernst. He'll fire up the 3. Misses it to the right. No good. Panther basketball. Minute 26 left to play. Ellis leads 64-41. Stutterheim brings it up the court for the Panthers. He's across the timeline, between the legs, dribble there, out front between the circles. A minute 19 and counting left to go. Stutterheim guarded tightly by Ernst, who just picked up his first personal foul. 8th, the Railroader team foul, and Stutterheim heads to the free throw line.
Great job there by Stutterheim as Ernst trying to reach in there, tip that ball out of there, able to get him with a foul as Stutterheim able to control the ball and where he went with it.
First one's on its way. Good on the first. His first point of the ball game. So Stutterheim gets set for the second one with 1:13 left to go. And the Railroaders of Ellis lead the Phillipsburg Panthers 64-42. Second one's on its way. That one good as well. Stutterheim 2 for 2 that time. And it makes the score 64-43 with 1:13 left to go here in the ball game. Ernst has it left wing. Looks inside. Now back out to Ernst. Ernst swings it around now to Burton. Back to Ernst inside. It goes the basketball to Coloris. Stolen away by Meidel. Meidel to Davis. To Stutterheim right wing. Stutterheim back out Davis. 3 on its way. No good. Left that one short. Rebounded by Stutterheim. Back out to Moon. Moon swings around to Davis. 45 seconds left to go. Ellis leads 64-43. Zadig Taylor with it. Skip pass to Stutterheim. Stutterheim splits the defense. They're going to say fouls on the floor, so Stutterheim will head to the free throw line. Shoot 1-1 with 38 seconds left to go, and Ellis leading 64-43. Foul is going to be on Burton, his first. Stutterheim heads to the free throw line. First ends on its way. Rolls out, no good. Rebounded by Wilderman. 33 seconds left to go. Kern down to the corner to Burton. Burton up to the right wing, picks up his dribble there, out front to Ernst. Ernst drives down to the right wing. Right corner goes the basketball to Burton. Burton splits the defense, drives in, off the glass, good.
Tough shot as he had to dribble through traffic on that one. Get to where he can get a shot off and then just gets off the backboard.
66-43, the Ellis Railroaders lead the Phillipsburg Panthers, and a foul going to be called here. Oh no, they're going to say Moon stepped out of bounds, so turnover by the Panthers. 9.8 seconds left, and the Ellis Railroaders lead 66-43.
Moon was pushed right along the sideline there as he goes to try to do a fake. His foot just hits the line, getting him out of bounds.
And that's how the ball game ends as Ernst dribbles out the clock. And the Ellis Railroaders defeat the Phillipsburg Panthers 66-43. We'll take a timeout here. We'll be back to wrap things up from Chuck Newland Gym right after this as you're listening to Panther Basketball.